Hello bachcho, welcome to science classes. Today in this video I will be covering the topic basically about crop with an example, the two classification of crops, that is Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Before understanding what is crop, let's see why do we need crop. What is the main reason that why do we have to eat food? Nothing but from crop we get food. So why do we have to eat food? We need to eat food for our daily processes to get energy. That is nothing but energy from food is utilized by organisms. So we eat food from there. Because of eating food, because of utilizing food, we get energy for carrying out their various body functions. So to carry out digestion, respiration and excretion, we need energy, and these energy are to be utilized by the food, by an organism. Next, we get food. Now food is utilized, or we get food from two types, that is from plants and animals, or from both. Next topic or next side heading is agricultural practices. What are the practices which are made in agriculture? It is called as agricultural practices. To get food or to utilize food, the food is prepared by few plants. These are nothing but these are called as crops. So what is the definition of crops? In our textbook, it is given as when a plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale. So for example, think this is our one place. It's too large, isn't it? It's too large. This is our place. It's too large. Cultivation is nothing but growing. And these are plants which are growing. These are and all are plants. See, plants. So simply the definition is when a plant, nothing but these are plants. So when a plant of the same kind, so you can see the structure same kind in sense. If you're growing a paddy plant, the all plants in the particular space has to be a paddy plant. You can't grow a pea plant or a gram plant beside a paddy plant. If you're growing a paddy plant, the whole field has to be the paddy plant. So when a plant of the same kind are cultivated, nothing but grown at one place on a large scale, it's called as crop. It's very important. Usually it appears for 2 marks. Let's see what's the example for that. We'll take an example. Crop of wheat means one example is crop of meat. Nothing but this is a large scale. It's one place, and if I grow a wheat, this is called, if I grow a wheat all throughout the land, this is called as crop of wheat. That means that all plants grown in a field are that of wheat. So in this slide we learned what is crop and an example for it, that is crop of wheat. Next slide. Let's see the difference, not difference, classification of crops. How crops are classified. What are the two classification of crops? The two broad cropping pattern can be identified. These are Kharif crops. These are Kharif crops and Rabi crop. Second important question asked in our exam: Kharif crop and Rabi crop. There's a difference between them. Now, if you see Kharif crops, these crops are usually grown in rainy season. In our India, the rainy season, there are four types of season. We have rainy season, we have winter season, we have summer season, and so on. So particularly in rainy season that holds now, it's a month of May. So next month usually the rainy season starts from June to September. So rainy season, that is nothing but rainy season. So the crops which are sown, or not sown in this sense, which are sown in the rainy season are called as Kharif crops. The rainy season, it's grown rainy season, and usually in India the rainy season holds from June to September. Let's see few example of Kharif crop. If you get confused, like I'll talk about it later. The examples for Kharif crops are paddy, maize, soya bean, groundnut, and cotton. These are the examples. Okay. These are the example: paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, and cotton are the example for Kharif crops. Next, Rabi crop. If you can see, Kharif is grown in rainy season, whereas Rabi crops are grown in winter season. In India, the rainy season starts from June and usually ends in September, whereas winter season starts from October right after the rainy season till March before the summer. So the definition of Rabi crops is that the crops grown in the winter season are called as Rabi crops. Let's see the example for Rabi crops: wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed are the example for Rabi crops. If you are confused, like is Kharif crop grown in rainy season or winter season, just look at the name Raksha. R A K. Wait, let me change the brush font. Yes, Raksha. Here Ra means rainy season, and Ksha, forget about S is not there. Kha, nothing but Kharif. So whenever if you're confused, is the Kharif crop grown in rainy season or a winter season, just look at the name Raksha. Just look at the name Raksha. So the Raksha, that is Raksha. RA stands for rainy season, and KSHA, forget about S, KHA is nothing but Kharif. So in that way your confusion is simplified. So the two classification, the Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Kharif crops that are grown in rainy season. Usually in India, the rainy season starts from June and ends in September. Next, after September month is October, which is the beginning of the winter season. The Rabi crops grown in winter season, that is from October to March. Let's see the example for Kharif crop. We have paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, cotton. Example for Rabi crop is that wheat, gram, pea, mustard. So that's about the classification of crops. It's a few example of Kharif crop and Rabi crop, a picturized font. This is example for paddy. Okay, this example for pea. This example for mustard. This example for our this is example for Kharif and Rabi crop. Next. Yes. So hope it's clear. Beside these pulses, vegetables are grown during summer at many places. So if you notice, we spoke Kharif as in winter season. We spoke Kharif in rainy, sorry, I have mispronounced. Kharif we see it in rainy season, and Rabi we see it in winter season. But in summer season we see a bit of crops grown, that those are pulses and vegetable. Now there is a note question in our textbook, note question, that is why paddy cannot be grown in winter season. If you see the example, paddy come under of Kharif or Rabi. Those the paddy come under, which is that Kharif crop. Kharif crop are grown in rainy season, so it's totally against the definition, isn't it? Yes. So the main point is paddy come under Kharif crop. Kharif crop paddy come under Kharif crop. Kharif crop are grown in Raksha, Ksha, Are, rainy season. It's one more thing. And paddy requires lots of water for its cultivation and hence is grown in rainy season and hence it is not seen in winter season. Did you get that? So it's the definition is as such. Paddy requires a lot of water, therefore it is grown only in rainy season. In our exercise question, they asked it as wheat here in the place of paddy wheat. Same way, wheats are grown in summer season. I mean, sorry, in the winter season. So they are not placed in not grown in rainy season. So that's it for today. That's it for today, my dear kids. Hope you liked this video. So in this video, we studied brief introduction or we learned the definition of crops with an example. Why do we have to eat? Because we need food, because we need energy, we utilize food and we get energy. What the two classification of crop, that is Kharif crop which is grown in winter season, Kharif crop which is grown in rainy season, Rabi crop which is grown in winter season, and a picturized form of Kharif crop and Rabi crop, and about a brief introduction for our next video. Hope you like this video. Like, comment if you have any queries, comment if you like video, if you dislike video, just comment. Share it with your friends, with your classmates, and subscribe to science classes. Let's meet in next video. Take care, bacho. Thank you.